Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Brooke and Ridge's Monte Carlo Quickie wedding, private ceremony seals the deal. The bold and the beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that there's been a lot of talk about Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and Paris Buckingham's diamond white engagement news, but there's another engaged couple that still hasn't made it official. What's the holdup when it comes to Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Brooke Logan's Catherine Kelly Lang? Big day. Shouldn't Brooke and Ridge have finally tied the knot again by now? There was a time when it seemed like the wedding plans were actually building to something, but now it's like B&B has forgotten all about Ridge and Brooke's nuptials. The show let Eric Forrester, John McCook, and Donna Logan Forrester, Jennifer Garais, become husband and wife in a surprise ceremony at the Forrester mansion. Thomas and Paris are planning to get married at the Forrester estate as well. However, maybe Brooke and Ridge could do something different, especially now that we know their Monte Carlo trip is coming up. This isn't Ridge and Brooke's first rodeo when it comes to weddings, so perhaps they could just have something small and private while they're in Monaco. Will Ridge sweep Brooke off her feet by asking her to marry him on the spot? Could Brooke and Ridge wed with gorgeous Monte Carlo as the backdrop? Ridge and Brooke might have a private ceremony with an officiant or even just exchange vows informally without anyone else present. Brooke and Ridge would have to square everything away legally when they got home anyway, so they might roll with a quickie wedding that's for just the two of them. Whatever the case, it's taking way too long for Ridge and Brooke to get remarried, so privately pledging their forever love in Monte Carlo might be the perfect solution. It sounds like the romantic kind of thing Ridge would push for, not to mention it would finally get the nuptials out of the way before it's time for Thomas and Paris to wed next. Brooke and Ridge will be celebrating the launch of Brooke's bedroom during this upcoming Monte Carlo story. Will Ridge and Brooke get married again while they're on the trip? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke and Ridge could have some surprises in store, so stick with us for more predictions on their next chapter and updates on whether it'll include a quickie wedding. The sun was setting over the glistening waters of Monte Carlo, casting a warm golden glow that seemed to enchant the entire city. It was a perfect backdrop for the whirlwind romance that had captivated viewers for decades. Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester, the on-again, off-again couple whose tumultuous relationship had weathered more storms than anyone could count, were about to embark on yet another chapter in their epic love story. The picturesque harbor was abuzz with excitement as the rich and famous mingled at the annual Monte Carlo Fashion Week. Amidst the glamour and glitz, an air of secrecy loomed. Rumors had been swirling for days that Brooke and Ridge were planning something spectacular, something that would shock everyone. It was no secret that their love had always been the talk of the town, and now, in one of the most romantic places on earth, they were about to surprise everyone with an unexpected twist. As the stars began to twinkle in the sky, Brooke stood in her luxurious hotel suite, gazing out at the breathtaking view. She wore a simple yet elegant white dress that hugged her curves in all the right places. Her long blonde hair cascaded in loose waves, and her eyes sparkled with a mixture of excitement and nerves. It was the day she would finally make Ridge hers, once and for all. "Are you ready, Brooke?" asked her sister Katie, who had been her confidant and support through all the highs and lows. Brooke turned to her with a radiant smile. "I've never been more ready for anything in my life, Katie. This time it's different. I can feel it." Katie nodded, squeezing her sister's hand. "I'm happy for you, Brooke. You and Ridge deserve this happiness. Just make sure it's really what you want." Brooke's expression softened. "It is. Ridge and I have been through so much, and we've come out stronger. No, this is right." Meanwhile, in another suite on the opposite side of the hotel, Ridge was getting ready with his best man, Eric Forrester. He adjusted his tie nervously, his mind racing with thoughts of the journey that had brought him to this moment. He and Brooke had loved each other fiercely, fought bitterly, and reconciled passionately. Now under the shimmering lights of Monte Carlo, they were about to take a leap of faith. "How are you feeling, Ridge?" Eric asked, a knowing smile on his face. Ridge chuckled, like a teenager on prom night. "I just want everything to be perfect for Brooke." Eric clapped his son on the back. "It will be. You two are meant to be together. Just remember to cherish every moment." As the hour approached, the guests began to gather at a secluded terrace overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. The setting was intimate, adorned with delicate white flowers and candles that flickered in the gentle breeze. It was a scene straight out of a fairy tale, perfect for a couple whose love story had been anything but ordinary. Brooke arrived first, escorted by her son Rick. She looked stunning, her beauty enhanced by the glow of happiness that radiated from within. The guests whispered in awe as she made her way to the altar, her heart pounding with anticipation. This was it. The moment she had dreamed of for so long. And then there he was. Ridge, looking dashing in a tailored suit, his eyes locked onto hers. He walked towards her with a confidence that belied the turmoil of emotions inside him. This was the woman he loved, the woman he had always come back to no matter what. Today, he was going to make sure that their bond was unbreakable. As they stood together, the officiant began the ceremony with heartfelt words about love, commitment, and the journey that had brought them here. Brooke and Ridge exchanged vows that were filled with promises of forever, their voices steady despite the tears glistening in their eyes. They spoke of their love, their struggles, and their unwavering belief that they were meant to be. "Brooke, from the moment I met you, I knew you were special. We've had our ups and downs, but through it all, my love for you has never wavered. Today I promise to cherish you, to support you, and to love you with all my heart for the rest of my life," Ridge said, his voice choked with emotion. "Ridge, you are my rock, my confidant, and the love of my life. We've faced so many challenges, but our love has always brought us back together. I promise to stand by you, to be your partner, and to love you unconditionally. Today I give you my heart, forever," Brooke replied, her voice breaking as tears streamed down her cheeks. The officiant pronounced them husband and wife, and as they sealed their vows with a kiss, the guests erupted in applause. It was a moment of pure joy, a celebration of a love that had endured against all odds. As the night wore on, the newlyweds and their guests danced under the stars, their laughter mingling with the sound of the waves crashing against the shore. Brooke and Ridge were inseparable, their love for each other evident in every glance, every touch. This was their fairy tale ending, a new beginning in the city of dreams. But as with any great love story, there were whispers of intrigue and drama. As the festivities continued, a shadowy figure watched from a distance, a look of determination in their eyes. Brooke and Ridge may have found their happiness, but in the world of the bold and the beautiful, peace was always fleeting. For now, though, Brooke and Ridge basked in their newfound happiness, content in the knowledge that they had finally sealed their love with a vow that would stand the test of time. Monte Carlo had witnessed their union, and as the sun rose over the horizon, it marked the beginning of a new chapter for the couple who had always been destined for each other. In the end, love had triumphed, and Brooke and Ridge were ready to face whatever challenges the future held together.